Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to another RebelScum.com video review. And today we are reviewing the new number 17 in the Bad Batch packaging, Mercenary Gear Echo, or Season 2/Season 3 Echo. And just like the rest, I really dig the mercenary look on this guy. So anyway, here he is in the packaging. You got that image of the figure right there on the front and that windowless packaging that nobody really liked. On the side, you got that side banner profile art. And on the back, you've got some words and things, another image of the figure. And on the side, you get another image of the figure, as well as the accessories the figure comes with in a nice little breakdown. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. And here he is out of the packaging. And while I dig the colors on him like I do the others, he's kind of the least exciting out of the team because, well, he didn't really change that much. And also on screen, his armor didn't really change that much, which is just kind of a shame with Echo in general in his mercenary gear, or for his mercenary gear look, or season 2 and 3 look, whatever you want to call it. Because as we've seen in the other reviews that we've done so far for the Mercenary Gear Bad Batch characters, is they've seen drastic and significant changes to their appearance, whereas Echo, he just kind of repainted his armor. And I know they all repainted their armor, yes, but he just repainted his kit. He didn't really add or take stuff off. He didn't swap out for other shoulder pads like the other guys did so much. I mean, he does have new shoulder pads, but if you compare it to the regular Bad Batch Gear Echo or Season 1 Bad Batch Echo, that's it. Mold-wise, figure-wise, detail-wise, from what I can discern from this version to this version, not much has really changed, at least not significantly. Overall, the mold is pretty much the same. Like I said, the shoulders are a little different. It looks like they just have an extra layer of padding on the existing shoulder pads that were there before. Now, obviously, Hasbro did do a new shoulder pad mold, but there's that. The comma is different. It's pretty smooth on the Season 1 version with these little belts going across, whereas this version has more textures, so there's some line textures going through. You got these little bumpy bits down at the bottom that the first version doesn't have. You still have the same pouches around the belt, more or less. Okay, no, the pouches are different too, but they're positioned in similar spots, which is what kind of made them look the same to me at first. So the belt and comma are different, and the shoulder pads are different. Other than that, this is the same figure. He still has the least changes out of all of them. Now, I will say the face definitely looks better on this version than this version. Definitely a better face sculpt. And I kind of like the gold ports over the silver ports just a little bit more on his little head ports there. And I do really like the color scheme of this just a little bit more than I do on this, like I do kind of with the rest. Now, I will say it is kind of a shame that he comes with less than his predecessor. I know we didn't really see him use the cool grapple arm attachment for his Scum arm here, but you can still put it on the Mercenary Gear Echo if you have the other version of Echo. But I kind of wish that he still came with, you know, it in general. And I also kind of wish that maybe we see it more rusted or maybe repainted to match the rest of his armor. I think that would have been really cool if they had carried that over rather than just do away with it. You get a regular DC-17 blaster pistol, which you can put in the holster, which is in the same place as the holster on his other belt. And they are the same mold, despite the mold of the comma being a little bit different. The holsters did not change. And of course, he also still has his helmet, which does not have the 99 like the first one did. and it still looks really cool. I still dig that thin visor, and I still dig how it comes apart on the back and then goes back together, which is also how he puts it on in the show. I don't know. I kind of wish that he kept the 99, especially since he knew 99 personally and unfortunately experienced the loss of 99. So it's kind of a shame that we ex-nayed the 99 on his character design. I'm not saying Hasbro at this point. I'm just saying Lucasfilm in general. It's kind of sad that he ex-nayed the 99 from his gear. I know that they all did, but Echo especially getting rid of the 99. I feel a little sad about that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about 99 being removed from Echo stuff. If you care, that is. And then, like I said, to put on the helmet, you do it the same way as you did with the first release. Put it around his head, then you go around the back, clip it together. It goes together very easily, and honestly, he has one of the best helmets that interact with the figure amongst Black Series figures because of that feature, because it just secures it in that right position so well. Every time I play with this feature on either version of Echo, I'm just so impressed by it because it's so well done. So well done. I still love it. Good job, Hasbro. And then also, real quick for comparison, here he is with his helmet on both versions. And then I just realized there is another mold difference. They changed the knees, so he has the regular Clone Trooper knees instead of the big round knee pads that he had previously. So that is one other mold change. They removed that knee pad section and swapped it out for regular clone knees. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's review featuring the new Black Series The Bad Batch number 17 Echo in his Mercenary gear. This version of Echo is really cool. Like I said, not super different from his Season 1 appearance, though. While I did find at least one other change towards the end there, I'm still a little, like, not disappointed, but it would have been cool to see his gear change just a little bit more, too, especially since the rest of theirs did change so significantly. But now that I think about it, Tech's armor is actually the one that changed the least. I think the biggest update that they did on that, if I remember right, was just the goggles. So, as it turns out, my statement earlier about him being the least different is false. It's actually Tech that was the least different amongst the Mercenary gear releases of the Bad Batch. But hopefully, just like the other members of the Bad Batch, we see an echo of any kind from the Bad Batch in the Vintage collection soon, because just like Tech, Crosshair, Wrecker, and Omega, we still don't have a 3 3/4 scale release of a lot of these Bad Batch characters. So far, we still only have Hunter in 3 3/4 scale. Hasbro, please, for the love of the Force, release the Bad Batch in 3 3/4 scale already. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know if there's just somebody at Big Disney sitting over the shoulder going, no, not that character. Put out another Din Djarin instead. I don't know what the deal is. But you guys got to get the Bad Batch out in 3 3/4 scale at some point, because my VC friends, they're missing out on all of this Bad Batch fun, and that's just not right. So hopefully we have those guys coming soon. And as soon as Hasbro announces it, we will of course be covering that here on rebelscum.com. So make sure you check rebelscum.com daily, as well as follow rebelscum.com on social media. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel here so you don't miss out on awesome reviews and figures like this one right here. Make sure you check cooltoyreview.com, our sister website, with all kinds of awesome non-Star Wars toy reviews, news, and more. Like and subscribe to the Cool Toy Review YouTube channel so you don't miss any of that awesome Cool Toy Review content. And If you're looking for some awesome Star Wars toys and collectibles in the meantime, check out Order 66 Toys, the world's official all-collectible Star Wars toy store. You can tune in to our Friday night live sale every Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time on the Order 66 Toys Facebook page, and we do ship all around the world. And last but not least, sign up for a free profile on collectorsoracle.com today and start managing your collection like a pro. You can mark action figures like these guys here in your collection as figures you have. You can mark the condition of them. You can even mark figures you want that you don't have. Share those lists with friends, family, and social media alike. Once again, collectorsoracle.com is absolutely free to use. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. May the Force be with all of you. You Rebel Scum.